Hi guys. So it's Saturday, July 30th, yeah, the 30th, 2022. And I'm looking at this cloud right here. I'm going to try to hold the phone real still. And I've been sitting here watching it, and there's like the bigger cloud deck behind it that's moving, which is like way out there. And then this darker cloud that just formed over me a few minutes ago, it's not really moving at the same speed as the clouds behind it, which is kind of a curious phenomenon. So whatever all that means, but the point of this video is yesterday, it'll come back to this cloud in a minute. Yesterday, my husband and I went down to the phone store because he needed a new phone. Like, he works construction and he sweated all over it this summer, and it's kind of quit working. So he went down to the store to get him a new phone. And talking to the salesman, it was a kind of a fast talking kind of a guy, and real young fella. He's probably early 20s. And I mean, real nice, pleasant fella. But being in that store, like, he's trying to explain the differences between the old plan and the new plan, and if we get this new phone, we have to automatically upgrade to this, and because of that, and then something else, and it was really confusing. And all the LED lights everywhere at this phone store, all the gadgets and the Jumbotron and all that stuff, like all of that technology frequencies bouncing all around us in that building. I literally couldn't think. And my husband, he was trying to understand what the guy was saying too. And he'd look at me and I'd look at him, and it just really, it dawned on me. I don't know if it dawned on my husband, but it dawned on me that we are two old people, in this modern tech age, this modern society. Uh-oh, where's it going there? And how out of place I felt, because I couldn't keep up with this guy. And I felt, I don't know if you can see that or not, I felt like, not that he was getting impatient with me or with us, but maybe there was an expectation that we could answer his questions or come to a conclusion more quickly than we did. And it was just a phenomenon that, although it was kind of a curious thing, kind of humorous, but yet disturbing and sad at the same time, because all the time that I was sitting in there actively thinking to myself, crying out to the Lord too, thinking that I can't think in this room. I can't understand what this guy was even saying. To form a quality analysis of what he was going to give us a contract for. And that was disturbing. But then after I left, of course, a sidebar, he was talking about the technology and everything, and how I said, well, pretty soon, you're going to have the technology inside of you, which is the mark of the beast. And he was not a Christian. He was from another country. He was from Egypt, I think. And so we had a momentary brief discussion about a little of contradictive theology there. But anyway, he was all about I mean, he was so excited even. Like he lit up, his face lit up. Oh, I can put that in my hand and swiping my keys and don't need keys and don't need a wallet. And, it's the same narrative that we've heard for how great this transhumanistic uh, thing is going to be. But anyway, after we left there, I was just thinking that how sad. I think that cloud quit moving. It's dissolved. Anyway, how sad it is that most people. I don't know what happened on my screen here. Yeah. Most young people and most people that work anywhere really are so busy and so distracted that they literally cannot look up in the sky and not only enjoy the scenery there, look at that big cloud, but to study it, to see what it's really doing, and to formulate a thought about something other than themselves. Like this whole world is all about serving ourselves. Can you see the demon in that picture right there? Oh my goodness. Y'all are going to get a screenshot of that. Do you see that demon? Good grief. I'm in the dark here too. Anyway, that people are so fast-paced that I totally enjoy sitting out here on my porch, literally watching the grass grow. Now, I'm ashamed that I haven't cut my grass for a few weeks. But it's too darn hot, you all. It's too hot. But I can take the time to sit and watch the bugs and the spiders and the bees. Look at this moth butterfly thing over here. Can you see it? Wait a minute. But I am totally delighted in all of my natural surroundings. I take much delight in all these beautiful things that the Lord has given me and has given all of us. It's such a delight to be simple. Real simple and slow. I don't have to move fast. I don't have to keep up with anybody, not even the Joneses, if there were Joneses next door. I don't have to do any of that. I just delight in the Lord and delight in all of His wondrous works. But all these folks in these jobs, these young people in these jobs, just pumping it out. Boom, 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 boom. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up in this fast-paced life. What are they missing out on? It's such a beautiful sky. Look at that big old cloud. It's just a beautiful day to sit here with the dogs and the chickens and the turkeys. I'm just totally delighted in that. But the sacrifice is I'm not spending my time serving the beast system. And when I don't work for the beast, I don't get his monopoly money. And this world is made to run on monopoly money. So I have to trust in the Lord, which, guess what? That's a blessing too. Because it builds my faith that the Lord will provide for my every need. So it's almost like a twofold thing, a twofold blessing. Not only do I get to enjoy the wondrous things that the Lord has provided for me, I get to stretch out my faith and trust in Him to provide. Look here, you all. I just started these probably a week ago. Uh-oh, what's happening here? What is going on? Sorry, you all. Let's see, what's my toothpicks here? I made little stripes on my toothpicks so I could remember what I did. Okay, so I've got, like all of these are cantaloupe. And then, let's see, where's my number 2s at? Okay, so these are cucumbers. And those are pumpkin. And then my watermelon hasn't come up yet. I probably got to water it because it's hot today. But I got 4 different types of plants here that every day I come out and watch them grow up bigger and bigger. Look at that, and they all kind of look alike. These vining vegetables, they all kind of look the same for a while. But I can literally just have the time to sit and watch this. Watch these pop up out of the ground, or the dirt that the Lord made. God made the seeds. He made the dirt. He made the water. He made the sunshine. He made the air. He made everything for us to enjoy. And I am. And the animals too. Poor Pearl. She's getting old. She can't help it. She's old. She's taking a nap. But, I mean, it's just a beautiful life if we truly could get back to living how God made it for us to live. He didn't make us be forsaking our families, our land, and everything to be in this Babylonian bondage. He didn't do that. Now Satan did. Satan desires for us to be in bondage. But when our mind is free and it's focused on Christ, we are free. You know, the Battle of Armageddon, I don't have the scriptures here because I didn't know I was going to make a video. But we're always talking about this apocalypse and the Battle of Armageddon and how we've been told this narrative about how it's going to be these countries, these leaders, these big nations are going to come against another little nation somewhere deep in the Mediterranean. But we know that the Valley of Megiddo, the Valley of Decision, it's a mental, I don't know, a mental battle. Choosing this day whom we're going to serve. Are we going to serve God or Mammon? And I have chosen to serve God. And the Mammon part works itself out according to His will. He provides in abundance. We just have to stop, look, and listen. Take time to look up in the sky, look at the beautiful scenery. We're supposed to be looking up for our redemption draws nigh anyway. You know, I just am so blessed with all that He provides for me, all He reveals to me. I mean, it's just a glorious thing. And looking upon, if the world would look upon me, they might have pity on me. They might say, oh, she lives in a little shack in Appalachia. But you know what? I am rich beyond measure. Look up there, you all. You see my mullein? My wild mullein? It's going to seed. And I'm going to let it too. So, I don't know how we jumped off onto that from one thing to another, but just looking up in the sky and taking the time to just sit back and enjoy my day. Enjoy the things that God provides for me. And how that drastically was different than what I experienced yesterday at that phone store. And I don't know if I could, if I was forced to go back into the workforce like that, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it because I'm not gonna. I wouldn't make it. I mean, who even needs to do that anyway? It was really sad because all the young people, and they were rude. Oh my goodness, I don't want to get into the gossip, but they were rude to their customers. And I actually got up out of my seat. I'm the customer. I am the customer, me and my husband. And I was trying to wait on the customer that they were dismissive of. It was so bizarre. So bizarre. But anyway, it was, I don't know, but the whole world has changed. And it's really sad. And I certainly don't fit in. And it was very, very apparent yesterday that how I don't fit in. I mean, it was glaring how I do not fit in. You know, it's like, you know, trying to put this old fat, short-legged dog in a greyhound race. Here comes Sparky and Spunky. Come on, Odie. Come over here. Tell the folks hi. Come here, bub. My neighbor, he's elderly. I don't think he's going to make it, personally, but my elderly neighbor, I'm taking care of his dog. But anyway, that's like putting this short-legged, fat dog in a greyhound race. I'm not going to do well in the world because I'm not of this world. I am separate from it. So, I don't know, I'm just blabbering on, but I just haven't done a video. And I've so many things come to my mind. I think, I want to share that with the folks. And then I get onto something else and it never gets made. And then there's some videos I've made that I don't ever upload because I just don't like them. So, I don't know, whatever that means. So you all have a blessed day in Jesus' name.